I'm Jaysea, and this is Bossify.
This episode of Bossify is proudly brought to you by Janet Lawless Christ and Team Luxury Real Estate.
Hi, great to see you. Thanks again for watching another episode of Bossify. I am so honored to be sitting here with the one and only Jaysea. Great to see you.
Yeah, good to see you as well.
Jaysea DeVoe is an inspiration to many. At the young age of just 12, she completed her yoga teacher training, becoming the youngest certified yoga instructor in the United States. Not stopping there, she went on to become the youngest stand-up paddleboard instructor for yoga in the world. Jaysea now is just 14 years old and she teaches around the world. Also an entrepreneur, she started her own yoga surf brand called Sea Vibes.
Okay, first question, my love. How do you personally define success?
Well, for me, I think success is when you kind of set a goal for yourself and something that you want to do. And instead of just setting that goal, actually going out and pursuing it. And that's kind of what I did when I was 12.
Yeah, let's just, I'm sorry. Let's just rewind this story here a little bit. Oh, when I was 12, I set this goal of?
Becoming a yoga instructor.
And you are now yoga journal, flying to Hawaii, Wanderlust, that kind of a yoga teacher. Yeah. This is incredible. Why? There's 1,000 reasons why I love you, but here's one. Success, your definition, isn't a monetary thing. It isn't even a feeling. Mm-hmm. You just kind of progressively make these benchmarks.
Yeah.
And that's success to you.
Yeah.
I love that. Now, this is also great because you're so young. When I say so back in the day, when you were 5, apparently is my only other use. Did you have a different definition of success when you were younger?
Yeah, well, when I was younger, before I started the training and everything, and before I started yoga, I was just, I tried every sport and I didn't really know, I was just kind of having fun. And then I started yoga and I was just oh, this is really cool. So then I wanted to kind of go through that. So that's when I kind of started, thinking of that and realizing I can do whatever I can put my mind to. So,
do you realize how empowering that is? That you realized, at what age was that you realized I can set a goal and whatever I put my mind to would actually happen? Yeah. How old were you?
11.
11. Oh, great. I'm 31. We're still working on that one. I wonder though about your changing definition of success. Was there any point in which you thought success was money or some super fancy job or being famous? Did that ever register for you?
To me, I mean, every once in a while, you think of those things, but really, to me, success was, being able to be my true self and do what I love. And so that's kind of why I stuck with yoga, because it's such a grounding kind of thing to do. So.
And you are super grounded. Yeah. Would you say that your mom and dad had a big play a big part in being able to have that definition?
Yeah, they were so supportive, because I remember when I told them, I was I kind of want to do the teacher training, and they were like, what? And I was yeah, and they're like, okay, let's look into it. And I was it's $200. They're like, oh, okay. So then, but they supported me the whole way, and I couldn't be here without them.
Oh, they're incredible. Yeah, they're very special parents.
Yeah.
So the next question is, how is that definition of success, this benchmarks that you keep making for yourself and hitting, then really defined who you are as a person and made you this grounded, beautiful soul?
Yeah, well, just every step of the way has kind of brought me to where I am, and I feel all the hard times of studying for the whole time, for the the exam or whatever, for the training, and it all kind of built me into it. It wasn't just that one thing at the end. It was the whole process of it.
I love that you can see that it does take a process.
Yeah.
So what do you love most about yourself now?
I'm not afraid to be my true self, and I'm, being able to do the training and how I can now share yoga to others.
And it's not just yoga. You have a fashion line, right? You have jewelry.
Yeah.
All of it just creating. Is that your true love, your true passion is just creating itself?
Yeah, I feel so. Because Sea Vibes, we just started it probably last year, I think it was. Mm-hmm. And so it's basically active wear, brand inspired, by women and the ocean and yoga. And so that, and then also jewelry, I hand make all the jewelry. and I make with stones and shells, and I kind of hand wrap them all. So.
Oh, kind of, or she does, and then personally sends them out. It's incredible. There's something that a lot of these women have talked about that you're touching on. You could say very easily, well, there's the Lululemons of the world. There's plenty of active wear for yoga. There's 1,001 jewelry lines, even beautiful crystal yoga-inspired kind of malas and that sort of thing. So how did you not get daunted?
Well, I just felt with Sea Vibes, like as a brand, it's so authentic with the group of people that, you know, it was our family that started it, all our friends and all my yoga, you know, buddies and stuff. So we all, it's very authentic in the way that we all created it, and it's not just like some like mass production thing, and it's all, like we went to Bali and we, you know, went to the factory and kind of saw how it was all made and just, you know, designed the whole line and stuff.
So it just feels authentic to you.
Yeah.
So you've had so many ups and downs, to be honest. Again, another reason that I really admire you. It's not an easy road to get you here.
Yeah.
What is your greatest challenge that you've had that you've decided to turn into a blessing, or you realized later was a blessing?
Yeah, well, for me, probably the hardest thing is trying to balance it all. You know, the yoga, the line, jewelry, and school on top of it.
Oh, yeah, because I'm sorry, what grade are you in?
10th.
10th grade. Oh, yeah. Okay, keep going.
So yeah, trying to kind of get all that and be able to do what I love and go out there and kind of learn more on top of school, because that's been probably the toughest.
How do you balance it?
I don't know. It's kind of hard. I just kind of take the time to like do one thing and then the other, and then, you know, do yoga to clear my mind.
Me too. Yes. My friends, my producer Phoebe says, maybe you need some yoga today. Like, maybe we shouldn't have this meeting, and today's just vinyasa day. You go do you, boo. I completely understand. Last question, we've all been really excited to ask you this question, because the question is, what advice would you give your 17-year-old self? She's not 17. So let's start, first off, what advice would you want to give, or would you like to hope to have when you become 17? Let's start there.
Well, I would say to try to, you know, stay authentic to myself, and to, you know, go out and travel and, you know, see new places. But as well to kind of help others and give back.
Oh, preach. Okay, and then younger version of you. So let's say 10-year-old.
Yeah.
I love that this is happening. 10-year-old version of you, what advice would you give?
I would just say to kind of, to trust your gut, because for me, I just, with, you know, the training, I didn't know if I wanted to do, and I just had this feeling like I should do this, and it's brought so much for me, so.
So much. So much.
Yeah.
Okay, last thing. You're doing great. What is one thing I don't know about you? I feel like I do know quite a bit, but...
Well, for me, let's see. I love surfing.
Yes.
Like old school, like longboarding. That's like my favorite. So.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I did not know that you liked longboard surfing. Okay. There's going to be some good... Can I see some pictures later? Will you show me on the Instagram? I'm sure you got a strong gram game. Yeah. Okay. I like it. Jaycee, you're lovely. I hope everybody at home enjoyed this as much as me. You just have inspired
thank you so much.
many. Thank you. Are you kidding me? Thank you. And thanks for watching another episode of Bossify. Until next time, have a great day.
Now it's your turn to join the movement. Join the discussion on our Facebook page and see more episodes on our website at abbygibb.tv. Be bold, brilliant, brave. You are Bossify. This episode of Bossify was proudly sponsored by Janet Lawless Christ and Team Luxury Real Estate.